Hello, one and all. It's Phil, aka Philodoxical, and I'm back. So, Telltale, The Expanse. We came, we saw, we conquered the full playthrough of the main campaign. We'll call it the main campaign. Episodes 1 to 5, done, dusted. But today we are back for that bonus episode I've been promising you, Archangel. Now I'm very excited about Archangel as we're jumping into the shoes of yet another icon from the Expanse TV show. So I want to apologize in advance as I'm going to try and pronounce two names here. I suck at names, so I am probably going to get them wrong. I am really sorry. We are going to be jumping into the shoes in the game of Christian Avasarala, who you may remember, if you have seen The Expanse, the TV show, is one of the key characters for pretty much every single series. She's always stepping up, taking charge and trying to do the right thing, even if some of the means barely justify the end. She's got a good heart, a try-hard attitude, and personally, I love her as a character. But the best thing is, she is played by the original actress for Avasarala in the show, and that is Sohera Agadalushlu, who is an Iranian-American actress. I am so sorry for massacring the name. I'm just going to put it up in text. Here we go. But it's the original actress. I love the actress in the TV show. She gave the character so much personality, presence, the way she could just step up and take command. It was fantastic. And Archangel is all about a day in the life of this absolute legend. So let's jump in and start before I have to try and pronounce anything else that is going to make me look like an absolute ass.
And in politics, the Secretary General and other high-ranking UN administrators are on Luna for a security summit. We await the official briefing later tonight. Deputy Undersecretary Christian Avasarala has been sequestered to an undisclosed Earth location for emergency government operations.
Archangel is arriving. Stand by for resume post. Ma'am, if you need anything at all, you can use me.
So this is the Secretary General's hideaway. Not bad for a coffin. Nishan, where the fuck are you?
Good morning, Madam Deputy Undersecretary. How was your trip in?
You mean my descent? I'm being guarded like a fucking war prisoner. What do you think?
Was it another assassination plot?
Could be any damn thing. With everyone on Luna for the summit, I am suddenly the highest ranked official on the planet.
Congratulations.
Bullshit. I was the only one expendable enough to remain on Earth. Where is your voice coming from anyway? I don't see a comms link. What in the flying fuck?
Apologies for the dramatic reveal. I know how you dislike me pinging your terminal all day. This seemed to be a workable solution. I also took the liberty of having security bring down some of your personal items.
Jesus. How long do you think I'll be down here? Okay, messages.
And Admiral Cruzco has sent an urgent message about a situation near Juno. And Undersecretary Mendez is still hounding you about the reorganization plan.
That's all?
No, there's also a message from Callisto.
Are you sure?
Yes, it reached your receiver about 45 minutes ago. I've forwarded it to your hand terminal.
Okay, go back to your dock. Let me get to work.
Okay, so the actress's name I have massacred. The character's name, I believe I'm about 90% there, so that was not as bad as it could have been. However, you noticed I went with a bullshit option. I'm going to try and play this up to how I think the character would actually react, so expect a lot of cursing. Woo! Newton's Cradle. Touch it. Ping them tiny little balls. Ooh, hand terminal. Secretary General's puzzle. Oh my god, what? Slide the tiles to connect both halves of the key. Okay. Oh, so we just, wait. Okay, so right, Okay. Uno momento. Let me have a play with this, and I want to see what this puzzle does. Okay, I think I've almost got this. Boom, there we go. Ooh.
I leave this here until I know what it opens.
Nah, play with it, it'll be fine. It's probably like a key to the nukes. Like, do you know the Americans, POTUS, has the briefcase for like setting off nukes wherever he is, if you felt like it. It's probably one of them. You can trust me, I'm not going to abuse that type of power much. Hand terminal we seemed the most concerned about. Ooh, shiny. So we'll have a look at this first.
It's been a long time since Sharnapel called.
Ah, is Sharnapel the husband?
Hi, Mom. It's me.
Oh, son.
They lifted the comms embargo, and I wanted to say hey. Haven't heard from you in a few days, and, well, I'm worried. You took the news about Marie badly. She's not what you think she is. She's not a terrorist. She's fighting for justice for ordinary people who were caught in the crossfire. I know you say I distract myself from what's important, but, well, this is important. She is. To me. Anyway, I love you, and I miss you. Keep me in your prayers. Talk soon.
Stupid boy. This is no time for romance.
Oh, but it'd be nice to tell him we're thinking about him.
Sweet child, the United Nations did not send you all the way across the solar system to get laid. We love to hear from you, but I expect updates on your health and safety, not on your damn love life. Listen to me, because I won't say it again. Go to the nearest medical clinic and get tested. The full STD panel. Those outer planet whores are the worst in the system. If discretion is required, forward the bill to me, and let this be the last we speak of it. Now, go. I'm sure there is something more important you should be doing. And be safe, my sweet boy. Make us proud.
Oh wow, that was a lot harsher than I was expecting there. Jesus. I love it though. I love it. Very harsh. Whew. Raising kids, I mean, it can't be easy being in like such a high position of power. Like all the stuff you've got to take into account, you've got to manage and juggle. But damn!
Some fucking admiral and that Torb Mendes. That's the agenda.
I think I might not actually be harsh enough IRL to pull off a proper character portrayal here. Ew! Go military first, screw the politicians.
Under-Secretary Avasarala, with Fleet Admiral Holt indisposed on Luna, we've been instructed to defer to you for matters of lawful jurisdiction. At 1800 hours, the MCRN battleship Ramses II entered Juno moonspace. We have hailed the Ramses II 3 times, and we are now within our rights to seize the vessel. However, I've been ordered to seek your go-ahead on all matters in the belt, regardless of urgency or severity. Seeing as you are a civilian administrator, I urge you to trust your military officers to make the right decisions. I eagerly await your response, but I must warn you, if we do not receive orders soon, we will be forced to engage. Admiral Krusco, out.
Civilian administrator, my ass. Brass prick.
I was actually just thinking that.
Krusco seems damn sure of himself. That makes me even less confident of his assessment. I better look into it myself before responding.
Because the only thing is he actually biased against the opposing ship because of something that's happened in his past, because of like the whole like war thing and Belters, Mars, and the other systems coalition. You know, what's driving him, what's pushing him. That's why I think we should look into it a bit more. They might have damaged comms equipment. That's why they can't actually interact. And taking the ship off them, or seizing it, would be an act of war, or definitely, like bare minimum, an act of aggression. So, yeah, we need to have a look into that a bit more.
Christian, I hear you're working out of the bunker today. Is it as ostentatious as everyone says?
Only thing missing is a chandelier. I hear you were looking for me.
Ah, yes. Listen, your role as Undersecretary of Peace Operations is invaluable, of course.
And yet?
And yet, the Belter threat calls for greater scrutiny. It should be the work of a committee, one that I'm shocked hasn't formed earlier. Anyway, the Security Council is planning a vote on the issue.
What issue? The issue of whether to strip me of my powers and throw the belt into chaos?
I know big changes can be challenging, especially when you've been in the UN for so long. But this is a move to protect our people.
No, it's a power play. He wants to be like the head.
Of course. But I can't help but wonder who will be in charge of this new committee.
Well, that's for the Security Council to decide. My name has been put forward, but listen, maintaining peace in the belt is more than one person can accomplish. Everyone is finally acknowledging all the work you do.
By taking my job?
Oh, don't think of it that way. If you excuse me, I've got another call. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, so in the show, Avasarala is a very strong, independent... Yeah, strong, independent, and kind of like a ferocious leader. But the only thing is, she's always getting undermined and questioned. Because A, she's a civilian, B, because she's a woman. Bollocks, right? Absolute bollocks. That dude there was like, oh, all the work you've done and oh, you've been fabulous. And it's like, yeah, and I've done all this work. You want to step in now and take over now that I've done the hard part. It's, ooh. And that slimy little worm was like, well, my name's been put forward. It's like, dude, I can read the BS. I know what you're up to. No. Oh, I'm gonna kill someone. Right, can I actually stand up to go find more information? Gather intel at the star map. Oh, B. So, we need more information before making a decision on the military. So, we could potentially find something in the safe. Oh, what's this? Portrait.
The bobblehead himself. They really captured the insecure look in his eyes.
Yeah, because I'm all for, like, votes and freedom of speech, but don't try and play me. If you're going to try and do me dirty, come out and say it. Like, you know, just tell me.
Once I've finished my work, this will serve nicely for a wind down.
Oh, yeah.
So this is where our discretionary funds have gone. To feather an underground nest.
Yeah, pretty much, which, from my understanding of politicians, is pretty much how most of their money goes.
My father's statue. Nishan thought
I don't like politicians much, you might be able to tell. Ooh! Is this a vid screen if we're underground?
You can almost believe that you're not hundreds of meters underground. Almost.
But, my dude.
I may not be certain of a higher power, but sometimes it's nice to share all this shit with somebody else.
Yeah, just someone to vent to. Because if you let it build up, that's when you can feel kind of like the balance going from understanding and wanting to help to maybe leaning towards toxicity.
Give me the strength to solve this clusterfuck around Juno. Protect Charlable from his own foolish impulses.
Aww. Yeah, I love it. Whenever anyone uses the term clusterfuck, it's like, you know what? Like you already.
I never thought I'd miss the real Nishan, but this little gadget creeps me out. I have something special for you to work on.
Of course. What do you need?
My son is in contact with a girl on Ganymede. Marie Esperon.
Is she a UN official? A Martian diplomat?
She's a Belter activist.
Oh.
I know the basics. Enough for me to wholeheartedly disapprove of her. But this girl could be using my son for his UNN access, or trying to recruit him.
I see, Madam Undersecretary. I'll make the appropriate inquiries.
Oh no, I hope we don't just get one of those, because I've just completely wasted it. Potentially completely wasted it, I should say.
I'm going to need everything you have on Mendez.
Frankly, he's a pretty open book. Son of diplomats, top of his class at the UNS, spotless record.
If I work this right, I may be able to bend this little shit to my will.
Possible, but unlikely. He seems to see this vote as a chance to establish himself.
Yeah, power play as we called.
Tell me about that shit-eating admiral.
I have his file here, but something is off. Gaps in command, sealed records.
Oh, well-connected or corrupt.
So Cusco has powerful friends who like to cover up his mistakes. No wonder he's not afraid of me.
Let me do some digging. It might be nothing, but it couldn't hurt.
Yeah, better to cover all of our bases than be thrown a blind side. Ooh, chess, hello.
If only everything was as straightforward as chess. In politics, the rules are always changing.
I suck at chess, but let's have a go. I prefer tic-tac-toe myself.
Good morning, my love. You look absolutely ravishing. It's true I cannot see you, but I've learned that it's safer to assume. If I was with you, I wouldn't be able to stop from sweeping you into my arms and carrying you away. But alas, I'm not, and will have to settle for your bishop. Your move, darling.
My dear Arjun.
Oh, go strong, go strong.
Have you learned nothing? I'm always playing a different game than you expect. Ask your king what I mean. I would much rather play a very different game. Sadly, I have been locked in a bunker by some idiot bureaucrats. But when I return home, you should block out your schedule.
Oh, hello, flirty. Aww. Oh, chair, no, my mortal enemy.
Dear God, what a waste of water.
And what a absolute horrendous bloody waterfall that is. Oh, I would have preferred like the rock face at the back as opposed to all that copper, brass, whatever it is. I don't like the look of it. It's like, ugh.
I should put up the reports on Juno and Ramses too.
Should we not wait for little robot dude Nishan to come back with the intel? Nah.
As if Earth weren't big enough to worry about.
Ooh. Like Starfield layout.
10%. Why not just ask for a pony in every household? Useless posturing.
Yeah, that is quite a large raise. Martians. Ooh.
Cloaking their military overreach in promises of protection. The classic Martian trick.
So we do actually have quite in-depth military reports going on here. So we're definitely getting our money's worth.
Farther and farther out. God knows why.
Titan. Oh, agriculture, not too bad.
I hope these fools realize that black markets are to be managed, not eliminated.
Yeah, because we never know when we might actually need to get something from the black market and have it kind of regulated from the shadows will make us money and also make it accessible to us, even if we got like a minor kickback for letting people run the black markets. I should be like the shadow broker from Mass Effect. I think I'd do well.
In a perfect world, everybody gets what they need. But the belt is far from perfect.
Ah, this is where our son is.
What a mess. I pray Chernobyl isn't the one who has to clean it up.
Yeah, because then that's a family member, which although he's doing his job, might not be something she necessarily takes into account.
The belt, aka my never-ending headache.
I love belters. Ooh, Tycho Station.
One can only imagine what we could have done with all that wasted Mormon money.
Well, if you'd been more understanding and open to talk.
A known opiate terrorist meeting with Martian agents. This could be interesting.
Ooh, Juno, this is the one. Oh no, Ramses 2. Let's do that one first. 250,000 tons. Damn. That is a big-ass ship, I think.
Based on the velocity, the Ramses doesn't appear to be any immediate threat to Juno.
All the more reason to keep assessing and avoid making a mistake, right?
Yeah, in case they're trying to creep in.
Martians are brash, but a move like this requires serious balls. I don't like it.
Why would they enter a heavily guarded demilitarized zone with a single warship? It doesn't add up.
Unless they're ferrying the operative that's meeting on Vesta and trying to hang around in the area looking like they're not going to cause a problem but accidentally raising suspicions. That could be a thing. Yeah, I don't think that we should go in heavy-handed and try and seize them by force straight away. I mean, this may bite me in the ass badly, but yeah, I think we should monitor it.
Admiral Crusoe.
No, put him in his place.
This is Christian Avasarala, Deputy Undersecretary for Peace Operations for the United fucking Nations! In case you have forgotten, I won't have any personal feelings about the Martians drive you to act unwisely. You will stand by for my orders and not move a goddamn inch until told to do so. Have a nice day.
I love it! I love it, yes. Plus, it brought up several things we'd already pointed out. That is bloody amazing, and the fact she capped it off with "have a nice day." This is why I love this woman. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Diplomatic, he would have taken me as a bit soft, maybe a pushover, and probably would have tried to test me.
Am I ready to unwind?
Yeah, well, we've not really got any more. Not yet, wait a minute.
No, there is more to do first.
This is going to jump us to like the next bit, I think. We've done all the optional objectives. We've done the main objectives. I bet I can't get out.
Don't worry, ma'am. Nobody's getting in without my say-so.
As long as I can still get out. Private.
Sharp, ma'am. Private Sharp. You need to remain in place while Navy intelligence runs a short security review.
This is a load of bullshit. Do what you must, Private.
Affirmative.
Oh, and if Undersecretary Mendes stops by, you have my permission to kick his ass.
Ma'am.
Okay, so we can't actually get out. Playing to character. I really wanted to say, oh, have a good, you've done a good job. Well done, dude. But no, it didn't really feel right. But at least we were not, horrible to the guard.
Am I ready to unwind?
Yeah, I think we've done everything we can at the minute.
Mars, Earth, the belt. Your own damn children. It's all too much to control. Shit.
And now the power's gone out because we didn't pay the bill. Will somebody give British Gas a ring? Because I think we're going to need to top up our account.
Madam Deputy Undersecretary, I received a new update from the Director of Operations. Stand by.
The time window for restoration of services has been extended indefinitely. Thank you.
Does the Director of Operations happen to report to Undersecretary Mendes?
Yes, D.O. Tanaka is a direct report.
This is no accident. Mendes is trying to block me out of the vote.
Forgive me, Madam Deputy, but isn't that a little paranoid?
Convenient timing. Very convenient timing if it's not.
You'd be paranoid too, if you got fucked over as much as I do.
Whatever's causing it, we won't get much done without power.
You underestimate me, Nishan. My electrical engineering degree wasn't just for show.
And we found a wall panel. Oh god, puzzle. Oh god, puzzle. We're doomed. We're gonna die in here.
Word of this gets out, I'll have your testicles as paperweights.
Understood, Madam Deputy Undersecretary.
I learned a few things besides networking at Kano Polytech. Let's hope I remember them.
Connect to right, connect down. Down doesn't connect to anything. We're going to have to go right. Down. Right. Oh. Okay, so down goes down to a loop, then back up to a isolated unit. We're going to have to go right, where we've then got the ability to go right again. Because the top two go to isolated units. So if we go right and then down, we can then start moving left. So if we go across to left, down, and then left once, twice, 3 times up. Oh, or just keep connecting. So up takes us to an isolated route. So yeah, we just need to keep going left and then up. I think. Boom! First time! I am so chuffed with that. I am super chuffed we actually did that first time. Ah, with crappy waterfall. There's actually a hologram.
Well done, Madam Undersecretary.
What can I say? I live to impress you, Nishan.
Oh, I love she's just teasing him. Right, time to escape.
Again, but it's limited. Any news from the outside world?
The Security Council vote will proceed as planned, but you are scheduled to address the delegates first. The Ramses 2 is still off course near Juno, and the intervention window is closing. You've received another message from Admiral Kruzko, and you should be able to contact him again.
Oh.
That won't mean shit if I can't make him listen. Did you find any dirt on him?
I'm afraid not. Of course, if the Secretary General weren't indisposed, he might share whatever unsealed files he might have.
He's safe. I like this dark side of you, Nishan.
I learned from the best, Madam Undersecretary.
Yeah, we'll break into the safe. Absolutely no qualms about that.
My darling, while I would gladly carve up my schedule for you, it sounds like you might not be home anytime soon. I'm not surprised that foolish men think that they can control you, and I pity them greatly. I just heard from Shanapal. All things considered, he's faring well. I credit your fighting spirit, which I trust won't be too wounded by the loss of this pawn.
Faring well? Have you heard what your son is doing on Callisto?
I need to start backing him up a bit, but... I'm going to attack, but I think I don't know what pieces are going to move.
Foolish little shit. Falling in love with some belter. I blame you for this ridiculous sentimentality. All the time we spent raising him. And what does he do? Falls in love on a rock in the middle of space. Talk to him, Arjun. If you can't change his mind, no one can.
It's so hard playing a game of chess without knowing who's actually going to move. It's like, what? Right, that's not the safe. That's like the thermostat. That better not be 72 degrees. Bloody hell. Woo! Let's break into this.
What's the point of sitting in for the Secretary General if I don't get to break into his safe?
Totally agree.
Need to find the key. Knowing the Secretary General, he's hidden somewhere that makes him feel clever.
Well, I was thinking under one of the items here, but in the show, he's a bit full of himself. So would it maybe be under his portrait?
Another few hours down here, and I'm going to claw those sanctimonious eyes out.
The Buddha we brought in... Oh, no, we've already found it. It was in the puzzle box we opened that she didn't know what to do. Boom. Already problem solving before we knew there was a problem.
Go back to your base and face the wall. It's called plausible deniability, for fuck's sake.
Deniability of what?
Good draw.
Yeah, I like him. I like him. Oh, deep cover agents. Mars, Ceres Station. Oh. Listens to belter punk whilst exercising. Okay. Ensign Krusko was seen in the Dashihari Lounge on UN headquarters. He was in the company of two women who had not been properly screened upon entrance, and found in possession of several grams of pixie dust. Record sealed on the request of Captain Lorenzo Krusko. So that's drug use. Failed drug use again. Commander Krusko was seen in the distinguished Hyacinth Lounge on Ceres, in the company of three women, overheard loudly discussing his previous missions. So that is espionage, I guess? Because it should be kind of secrets. Vice Admiral Krusko was involved in an unsanctioned skirmish with a Belter rockhopper that flew into UNN airspace, record sealed in the interest of UNN security. So, he has a fantastic track record of making stupid decisions, primarily when on drugs. Him. I mean, we won't really be going off his judgment as a good judgment. Ooh! I'm not reading all that. We can meditate. Meditate for guidance. Actually, wait a minute. Can I check on the progress of the ship? No, not at the moment. We will meditate. I'm making up for not doing all the side quests previously and missing them by doing every single one now and overcompensating.
Protect my husband, who I need far more than I want him to know. Give me the strength not to strangle that infuriating private, or the strength to do it. Either way. Get Krusko to listen to reason. Give him enough wisdom, or enough fear of what I'll do to him.
I like it. I like it. Diplomatic. Although, I think we should go say hi to the private. He'll probably say, get back in your room. But let's go say hello, just so he knows I love him.
We've heightened our security protocols in response to the increased threat level. I apologize for the inconvenience to you. How is your power back on?
Because I'm awesome.
Have you considered, Private, that if this were a real security threat, they wouldn't have assigned a single fucking private to handle it?
Not my place to consider, ma'am. I have a job to do.
Same here, you insufferable automaton.
Okay, I don't actually think that gave him the feeling loved vibes that I was going for. That probably made him hate me. Oops. I'm basically in an escape room that I can get out of at the risk of being shot. Huh. Ooh, Ashanti, is this daughter? Mum, I probably don't need to tell you why I'm writing. After everything the two of you have been through, you're giving him hell over a girl. Really? For a diplomat, you certainly know how to burn your bridges. Chad's in a bad place, you need to go easy. We've been messaging since the deployment as far back as Luna, and he's been hurting that whole time. Not that I'd ever let you see that, because obviously she wants to drum any sense of weakness out of him, because she doesn't want him to appear weaker because she's had to put up the defensive screen for everything she's done. She's probably trying to help him help himself, but being very harsh in doing it. I've met this new girlfriend, Marie, and she's not what you think. Sharp as a razor and doesn't take shit from anybody. You'd probably like her if you weren't already convinced you never will. Be a good mother and lay off the guy. Oh, and swing by sometime. Your grandchildren want to see you. They're the ones in charge. Love, Ash. Aww. So.
Hi, Mum. It's me again. 2 messages in one
Oh, it's
day.
a new one.
Must be a new record, right? So, we're gearing up for a mission. I don't know where yet. I never do, but I wanted to reach out. What you said about Marie, that was pretty low. Even for you. She's important to me, Mom. You both are. That's why I want to be honest about my feelings. Just don't push me away, okay? Call me back when you get a chance. I'd love to hear from you before we deploy.
Yeah. Aww.
Sweet boy, you must stay safe and return to us soon. You have an important job to do, and I trust you to do it well. However,
It's your life, but she wants to be protective.
I may have spoken too harshly about your infatuation with this Marie. She cannot be all bad if you like her. But keep your head in the here and now. The belt is a dangerous place, and you can never let your guard down. In that way, it's like politics. I love you desperately, and I pray I will see your face again soon. Semper Fi, my sweet boy.
Like I said, because she's so used to fighting her corner, her cause, and doing everything herself, it's kind of like rubbing off on what she wants to teach her children without wanting it to be overly harsh. It's just kind of finding the right tone.
Undersecretary, this is Admiral Kruzko. I'm afraid the situation near Juno has reached its inflection point. The Martians are now openly flouting system law, and this act cannot go unanswered. Your empty posturing may be how UN bureaucrats conduct business, but we in the Navy are men and women of action. No orders have been issued, but I cannot guarantee the obedience of my captains. They understand that lives are at stake, and they are only human. I implore you to transmit orders as soon as possible. Kruzko, signing off.
This asshole won't respect me unless I make him.
What in faction, though? What in faction, apart from being in the area, which is a demilitarized zone? Yes, but are they just posturing as well to see if we're going to start a fight with them? Are they trying to provoke us? And he's doing exactly what they want him to do.
Admiral Krusco, here are your orders. You will remain in place. You will not intercept the MCR in Ramses 2. Understand, this is not a request, and I owe you no explanation. I've also been reviewing your sealed personal file. It reads like a fucking tabloid. Sex, nepotism, cover-ups. It would only take one word from me to have it unsealed and all over the news tonight. I will await your confirmation of these orders.
Oh, I wanted to pick the blackmail. Oh, I'm gutted by that. I wanted to choose which one we went with to blackmail him. But I guess, you know, just throw it all out there. Hello, Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey.
Oh, Christian, I was just about to call you. The council has set the date for the reorganization vote. It's today, in full assembly.
And I don't suppose you'd consider postponement for the council member who's working from a hole in the ground.
Oh, believe me, I asked, begged even, but there's too much momentum.
Rubbish.
You're looking at this all wrong. Vote against this motion with me, and we can secure the belt without all the red tape of a committee.
While I'd never bet against your persuasive talents, I have a meeting to run to. I'll just have to go with my gut on this vote.
Jeffrey, I like you. You're ambitious, and you have balls. That's why I am telling you to cancel the vote. You don't want to go up against me.
Christian, you are an inspiration. I've looked up to you for, well, my whole career. But this motion is moving forward, and last I counted, you were 3 votes short.
Cocksucker.
I've populated your screen with 5 delegates whose votes may be winnable. You should call them and see where they stand.
Very good.
The only thing is, if I go up against him, I might have to crush him. And I probably don't want to do that.
What can I do for you, Madam Undersecretary?
I'm coming to you for help with the Security Council's reorganization proposal.
Oh, that. I'm afraid the belt's security status doesn't affect the People's Party's platform. Not directly, anyway.
Then I would like to ask for your vote.
And incur the wrath of Jeffrey Mendez? I don't know how I feel about that.
Who's to say that Mendez won't come for you next?
Why would he? The party has no quarrel with him. Listen, I want to help. But I have my own issue that I could use your support with.
Naturally.
The private spaceports of the wealthy are draining resources and crowding public lands. Now some delegates are attempting to remove the limited regulatory oversight we have.
Spaceport regulations. That's your issue?
That, and raising taxes, of course. The people have spoken.
Very well. Thank you for your time, Mr. Weiss.
Anytime. We appreciate your support.
I mean, to be fair, I'm with him on the raising taxes, especially like 10%, and also the public sector trying to get out of regulation. It seems a bit iffy.
Is this for real? Christian Avasarala. It's been a long time.
Elena, it's been a few years.
Years? Come on. You remember the last time we saw each other.
Of course, that was a wonderful day we had together.
At the ambassador's funeral?
Fuck.
It had its moments, I guess, but wonderful. You've always been a funny one, Christian.
Listen, I need a favor.
Name it.
The security reorganization that Undersecretary is proposing. It needs to die a quick death on the assembly floor.
And you need my vote.
Can I count on you?
You may. But only if the proposed water tower in Shepherd Complex never moves forward.
Oh, you're not a supporter of the project?
I'm not a supporter of handing Dunning another fucking victory to pad her resume for committee assignments.
I see.
I knew you would. Gotta run. Good luck today, Christian.
Why is the water tower going in? Is it serving a purpose, or is it a cosmetic thing to simply get it checked off his to-do list? We'll need to look into that one a bit more.
Avasarala.
Okoro, I've heard that you're undecided on the security reorganization.
Only because I knew you'd show up here eventually.
Oh, let's play nice.
I know we've had our disagreements in the past, but your support in this vote is crucial.
How crucial?
Enough for me to be here kissing your ass, when I should be in New York getting a manicure.
So I can give you the vote, but I'll need something in return.
Don't keep me in suspense.
We're getting a lot of flack from the wealthier tiers of the Earth admin zones. Too many private regulations over spaceport licensing.
You're joking.
They want the UN Accountability Office to deregulate private spaceports, and they're fine with higher taxes if that's what gets it done.
Very well. I will get back to you.
I'm sure you will, but only when your back's against the wall.
Does she think I do this to make friends?
See, again, the lower taxes and keeping the regulation for private bodies, I think is actually a good idea. I mean, the money we could use, yes, but we've got to consider the wider impact. Are we doing it for actual benefit, or are we doing it for greed?
Well, this is a surprise. To what do I owe the honor?
This is about the vote to reorganize the Security Council.
Ah, I see. Well, Jeffrey Mendez is a spiteful worm, and any motion he champions is certainly one I will vote against.
So I have your support.
If you make me one promise.
I'm afraid I can't make you any promises, Director Singh.
Smart. As of now, I will vote with you against the reorganization. However, whatever happens in negotiations, you cannot raise taxes. If you plan a tax hike of any kind, you will be calling Mendez Sir before the week is out. Do you understand?
A more powerful Jeffrey Mendez is something nobody wants.
True, but power abhors a vacuum. If Mendez is stopped, who will step in to take his place? You?
I understand the situation, and I will make this work.
I appreciate the call, Madam Undersecretary. Good luck.
So I was already against raising the taxes, so I've not got a problem with that at all.
This is Deputy Governor Dunning.
Natalie is Christian.
I should have known.
How are you, my friend? And what about your husband and those delightful children?
Chris, if I thought you gave a shit about my family, we'd both be in a different line of work. Now, what do you need?
It's the Security Council vote. Can I count on you to reject the reorganization under Mendez?
I like you, Chris, but not enough for charity.
Meaning?
Shepherd Complex has a faulty filtration system, and it needs updating. But the funds are never there. See that Shepherd gets its new water tower, and I'll support you.
I'll see what I can do.
You're Christian Avasarala. I expect a lot more than that.
I've captured the findings from your conversations with the delegates. You can review and prepare your policy decisions when ready.
Very good. I'll meet you at your station.
So the water tower is actually to help civilians? Am I understanding that right? It's not just a cosmetic or like a glory project. It is to get funding to help other people with their air filtration. So that actually might be something I could back. Sorry, that's my chair squeaking. I'm just wiggling around.
Still a lot to...
Right, let's have a look. Oh, Ramses.
Word of the Ramses' presence will have reached every corner of Juno. Perhaps that's the point. It's easy to move things on and off worlds when nobody is watching.
This Ramses incident is starting to smell like a trap.
Yeah, I think they're trying to provoke us and they wanted him to react. Oh, actually, wait a minute. If we can do... Wait, let's get up to date on everywhere.
The Martians will seize every advantage, even if it means turning angry kids into terrorists.
Maybe that's what this Ramses provocation is about. An excuse to set off their operatives.
If we react and try and take them over.
Johnson is a terrorist masquerading as a politician.
I actually liked Fred Johnson. Yeah, I actually liked Fred Johnson because although he is flagged as a terrorist, he always tried to do, for the most part, the right thing.
This means the Ramses 2 is alone. If there were stealth escorts, we would have noticed them missing. Sharnapple has always liked the Dust Runners. Yet another topic we butt heads on. Assassinating a poet. Literary criticism has certainly changed since I was a student.
Yeah, if criticism's just turning into outright murder or assassination, you might want to start reevaluating priorities and what you're involved in.
As if I needed another reason to detest space travel. It's like living in a petri dish.
Space infection.
Martyrs, no. Is it? Fanatics is more like it.
Where's Mr. Oh, there we go.
Those high-price mercs better put an end to this. I don't want Sharnapple involved.
Yeah, I was just like, where's my son gone? I've misplaced him in the galaxy. Right, let's go see our little robot friend. No outstanding side quests.
I'm ready to work out my policy positions. Let's figure out which policies I support to get the vote locked in.
I have the summary for you to review.
Okay, so yes to deregulate private spaceports. No tax increases. Yes to new water tower. Requires raising taxes. Oh, so we can't go with Dunning because she's going to go right against my not increasing tax. Weiss, or Wes, W-E-I-S-S, is yes to raising taxes. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. So, Weiss and Dunning would go well together. But then the spaceport, the private spaceports, I still think we need to have some kind of regulation in there. I think Singh, Masterson, and Okoro are going to be my best bets. Yeah. See, I'm going to have to give some up that I don't want to. And I think the deregulation is going to be the best thing to give up. But then that increases potential smuggling, black market activity, terrorism. It could do anything because it just won't be regulated anymore. Oh, this is a toughie. So, spaceports. For deregulating.
Let's give Earth rich idiots even less oversight. Yes on deregulation.
Understood.
Raising taxes against.
Singh is a single-issue voter, no new taxes.
Got it.
And against buildings. If we go for building, we lose Singh. Yeah.
I need Masterson's vote, and she's not wrong about the water tower. It will have to wait.
Sounds good.
Yeah, submit. I might regret this.
Let me double check these tallies. Congratulations, Madam Deputy. This should secure you the votes. I'll send along your policy commitments to the 5 delegates.
Thank fuck. Of course, none of that will matter if I'm not there to cast the deciding vote.
I've requested a postponement to the session. In lieu of that, you can always connect in remotely, now that the power's restored.
I'm not banking on it. Keep pressing them.
In case we get cut off, like, mid-transmission. So, it looks like, to change chapter, we're just going to keep getting drunk. Meh, okay, works.
Am I ready for a break? Or is there more to do?
Well, if we're going to have a nap, I wouldn't have like a Red Bull, maybe go for like a G&T, maybe? Or vodka and lemonade, something a bit light, maybe a shandy. Not fully alcoholic.
Madam Undersecretary, full power has been restored to the compound.
That's the good news.
But the Security Council still hasn't responded to our request to postpone the vote.
No matter. So long as the trains are running, I will be there to see the look on Amanda's face when I end this farce.
Very good. I'll prepare for your imminent arrival. When you're ready.
Oh!
Security breach. Security
What
breach.
now?
Security breach.
Lockdown protocols, Archangel. Move! Move! Move!
Taking me to a panic room? Panic room in a bunker. Eh?
Ma'am, this is Private Sharp.
I know who the fuck this is. Who the fuck else locked me in this prison?
It was for your own safety. There's been a security breach in the compound, ma'am.
I understand you're only doing your job, Private, but you're being manipulated. There is no security breach.
I don't know anything about it, ma'am. Just following orders. We're conducting our sweep now, and we will have the site secure as soon as possible.
I can't wait for soon. The vote is happening now. That's the whole point of all this. Sharp, this is your last chance. Obey my orders and let me out of here now, or deal with the consequences.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. The consequences are immaterial. I have my orders and must see them through.
Yes, motherfucking soldier you are. Dismissed, Private.
They probably picked him purely because he wants to do a good job and will follow his orders without questioning them, which unfortunately is no use to me.
You'll never know when you'll need to light some incense or the occasional contraband cigarette.
Or a fire
This might
alarm.
come in handy.
Top left, near the door. We light the fire alarm. It tells him there's an issue, and then he has to let me out, else I'll burn to death and die. And then he'll feel really bad about it.
At least my prison can smell nice.
Have I only got one light, though?
Nishan even thought to personalize the safe room. Sometimes that boy scares me.
Or, so there's two things, smoke sensor. I was going to say we could either waft the lighter at the smoke alarm, or we light the incense.
Room without a smoke alarm.
We light the... Oh god, it's going through the wall again. Ah! We light the incense and hold that up to the smoke alarm. I think I've got a way out here, people. We're going rogue.
Just keep me from setting myself on fucking fire. Give me the self-control not to murder that fucking Admiral or anyone else who gets in my way today.
I love her so much.
Forget about me. Just protect my son.
Yeah, at the end of the day, she's a mother and it's like a maternal instinct to want to protect her children. Right, light the incense, waggle it in front of the alarm. Yes. Right, now how do I... Yes. It's going to be better to go in person.
There's fire alarm.
Because it'll show how much it means with the amount of effort and the lengths we've gone to.
Fuck me. It's real?
Way!
Deputy Undersecretary, are you alright?
Nisha.
My hero!
Nisha. My hero. My savior. My... What's wrong with your screen?
Poor reception. Reinforced walls. We can't connect to the bunk from in here.
What the fuck is your plan then?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize. Just blow. Blow!
Yes! I didn't look at the screen though. That might have been a clue to something.
I'm coming in. What is this? Where's the Deputy Undersecretary?
No, the private! Uh-oh. Can I come out? Please? Please let me out.
Enjoy the R&R, Private. You've earned it.
Ma'am, let me out.
Nishan?
Linking you into the session now.
If that's all the arguments, we will convene the vote. All those in favor.
Excuse me, counselors. I have the Deputy Undersecretary. Madam, whenever you're ready.
Counselors, I apologize for my tardiness. I have been enjoying the Secretary General's underground hospitality today. We all want to increase security in the belt, but this vote will not accomplish it. The measure is...
a ploy.
A political maneuver. Undersecretary Mendes has no experience in the belt, and putting him in charge is a dangerous overreach. Counselors, my son is stationed on Callisto. No one wants to de-escalate tensions in the belt more than me. But this motion will only lead to more chaos.
Thank you, Madam Avasarala. We'll convene the vote then. All those in favor? All opposed? The motion has failed 67 to 66. Security in the belt will remain under the jurisdiction of the Deputy Undersecretary. Thank you, everyone. Meeting adjourned.
Yes, come on.
One last thing, Secretary. I would like to put on the record my personal commendation of one Private Sharp for remaining steadfast to his post in the face of tremendous obstinacy by yours truly. He's an exemplary soldier, and I see a bright future for him after today.
Your commendation has been added to the record.
Oh.
Meeting adjourned.
The security protocols are lifted. Ma'am, I don't know what to say.
Thank God. Now, get the hell out of my office.
Ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
He deserved it for everything I've done to him.
Your office? I rather like the sound of that.
Yeah, I think he deserved it because I've absolutely ragged on him. Given him verbal abuse, locked him in a room, stuff like that. It was the least I could do.
My dear, don't worry about Shanapal. He has found a woman who sees what a wonderful man he is. The rest will sort itself out. But it's not just our headstrong son. I can hear it in your voice. The weight of the world is on your shoulders. What else is troubling you?
Atlas had it easy. He only had one planet to worry about.
I'm gonna say we go strong again.
Nothing is troubling me. I just fended off an attack from a power-hungry underling that would have destabilized everything I have worked to build. Just another day at the office. I tell you the rest over dinner.
Beautiful. I don't think we've won. We've kind of left that at a stalemate. Right, we've got no secondary objectives left.
Should I mess with all the SG's screen settings before he gets back from Luna? Does it count as treason?
That is just pure evil. So yes, let's do it. I think my D&D alignment would be chaotic, chaotic. Oh, hand terminal first. Oh! I wrote you a poem. Yeah, she's more worried about his parents hating him. She wrote him a poem and everything. So she does... I mean, she might still be playing him, but if that's the case, that's bloody good. Bloody good playing him. Right, so we can't respond or do anything to that, because technically we probably shouldn't have it, you know. The whole spying on your kids and things. Should we give him a ring? And then give it middle finger. Ha! Wiener.
Jeffrey, what an exciting vote.
Indeed. How wonderful that you were able to make it after all.
I've been meaning to tell you. An ambassador position has just opened up on one of Neptune's moons. It occurs to me that someone with your ambition would be a perfect candidate.
You wouldn't actually create a brand new ambassador position just to send me to the ass end of the solar system?
Yes, I would. Oh, not about revenge. Diplomatic.
You sabotaged UN security to keep me from attending a vote. I could arrest you for treason, or I could put your ingenuity to good use. Enjoy the trip. I hear Titan is lovely this time of year.
Now, wait just a minute.
Yes. Take the moral high ground. Oh, God.
Madam Avasarala, I've received your message. I don't appreciate the regrettable moments of my past entering the conversation. And I urge you to remember that enemies can be made on both sides of the line. We have not engaged with the Ramses 2, and I've just received word that they are beginning to course correct. I am not at all convinced that we've done the right thing, and I will be saying as much in my incident report. We have avoided an outright conflict today, but the MCRN saw us flinch. I can only hope it won't lead to further provocation. Cusco out.
We didn't flinch though. We avoided full-on conflict, which would have happened if he had gone in heavy and tried to seize the ship. So he calls it a weakness, but coming from somebody who's got a series of bad decisions, I'm gonna say I think we made the right choice.
Admiral Cusco, thank you for sharing the good news. I know you didn't agree with my orders, and your loyalty in the face of adversity will be remembered. The MCRN won't be so bold as to escalate after we saw through their ruse. This was a victory, Admiral. Try to enjoy it. We get them so rarely.
Kill him with kindness. Yeah, kill him with kindness. Leave the office. Oh, I bet this is the end of the episode. I hope we get an update on the sun, though. Can I take my little drone birdie? Oh, no!
I could clean this up, but that would eliminate any chance of the Secretary General sleeping on it and landing on his face.
Oh, clean it up.
I could clean this up, but that would eliminate
No,
any
we're
chance
not
of the
cleaning it
Secretary
up,
General
apparently. We're
sleeping
leaving
on
it.
And landing on his face.
Nishan, you coming with me, buddy?
If Nishan's smart, he'll be able to have my job before long. If he's smarter, he'll turn it down.
All in a day's work, people. I think we've done good work here today. We've sorted out the family. We've turned down the potential escalation to war. And we gave Mendez the finger. I'm happy.
Madam Undersecretary?
Yes, Nissan. You know, I feel strangely sentimental about you in this role. I worry that you in the flesh again may be something of a letdown.
Madam, it's news from Callisto, and it's not good.
Show me.
Although all reports
Oh my god.
it has been confirmed that a significant, violent uprising has occurred on the shared MCR UN moon station of Callisto. In what the UN is calling the Callisto Insurrection, Martian-backed laborers in the shipyards of Callisto turned on UN peacekeepers in what is believed to have been a coordinated attack.
My god.
While tensions have been mounting in the region for some days, the exact purpose of the attacks and any possible coordination with Mars remain unknown. The Martian Congressional Republic has yet to issue a statement. And just in, we have learned that UN Marines are being deployed and are being met with fierce resistance at the station. We are also told that some military officials now believe that a portion of the uprisers may be OPA operatives posing as shipyard workers.
It's a message from your son.
All work's never done.
Listen, I haven't heard back from you yet, and I can't talk long, but I didn't want to go into a mission the way we left things.
Madam Undersecretary.
I want to thank you for believing in me. I know we don't always agree, but I'm still grateful for your support and even your advice. Sometimes.
Christian, they've released the official list of casualties.
I didn't want to enlist, but maybe you were right to twist my arm. I've learned a lot out here. I even met someone really special. So, thank you. I love you, Mom. I'll call you again soon.
You don't know me. My name is Christian Avasarala. I'm Sharnapol's mother. And you must be Marie.
Oh my god, that was... Wow. Shit. Now, is that because of my decision with the Martian ship, where we saw them off without starting a military conflict, but because I gave them time to loiter, they organised an attack? Or was the attack always coming, and we basically just had to decide if our son loved us at the end, or if he was our worst enemy at the end? Replayability alone, I want to replay just to see what the different outcomes are. Can we have played that and the son survive? Or no matter what we do, we feel like we've got an absolute win. Does the son unfortunately die at the end? Oh. Jesus, that was harsh. I loved the story. I loved the puzzles. I loved the diplomatic challenges. I'm now second guessing absolutely everything we've done though. Was it the right thing? I was tough when I thought we had to be tough. I tried to be kind when I thought that's what the people wanted to hear. And I tried not to rub it in Mendez's face when we beat him. But God, that ending was harsh. Whew, okay, so let's have a look at our final stats, shall we? So here we go. We told the son to get tested along with 52% of all other players. We were aggressive in talking to Crusoe, just because I really think that helped drive home the point we weren't to be messed with. We meditated and prayed. Okay, with 71% of players. Yeah, we played it a bit coy with the blackout, and 55% of other players did the same. Yeah, and 71% of us said we were too harsh about the girlfriend to our son. But the only thing is, if he'd been deployed and then the attack came, we don't know that saying, listen to me, would have actually made any difference, or if the girlfriend had anything to do with it. Oh, we convinced Crusoe but didn't find the evidence. But we did find the evidence in the safe. We broke into the safe and found everything we were looking for. 66% of us got the votes we needed on the first try. 57% of us kept our cool when trapped in the safe room. And 77% of us played all the rounds with our husband. The only thing is, they're all the options. So it doesn't actually say if we could have saved the son or if it was always going to happen. And I honestly, from the show, can't remember if the son... Oh, God. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm just... Oh, my God. Okay, one and all, that is it. That is all 6 episodes of Telltale's The Expanse series done. The 5 normal, Archangel the bonus, and I've got mixed feelings on this, if I'm going to be honest. I love the graphics, I love the story arcs, I love the character development, the puzzles were fun, the combat was fun. There were a few glitches here and there. I still don't like disappearing into the scenery when you back up too far. But yeah, my mixed feelings come from the fact emotionally, losing Maya was bad enough. Losing the sun as well. Jesus, I don't even know if that could have been avoided. I'm pretty sure the uprising was in the show. Well, there were quite a few uprisings referred to in the show, but I think he was meant to die. I don't know if there's a way we could have saved him, but I'm going to have to play back through and do the complete opposite to all my decisions to actually see if we can save him. But goddamn, I've got no negative things to say about this game. It's really well worth the asking price. The £5.95 I think it is for the extra bonus mission. Absolute fantastic. Definitely value for money. And yeah, highly recommend giving it a go if you haven't done so already yourself. It's really enjoyable. I just need to go away and think about my life choices now. But have no fear, next week we will be back and we will be playing something new, something different, and hopefully something that won't suck and you find fantastic. For now though, whatever you decide to do, a huge thank you for joining me today. Have a good time gaming, and I'll see you all later. Bye! Hello one and all, and welcome to my channel. My name is Phil, aka Philodoxical, and I hail from the UK. I'm a content creator, streamer, and all-round self-proclaimed multiplayer badass. Or, as the saying goes, a jack of all trades but master of none. As you might be able to tell, I'm a variety gamer who loves everything from FPSs to RPGs, top-down tacticals to puzzlers. With a can-do attitude and out-of-the-box creative thinking, I'm always up for challenging myself and pushing boundaries. Whether you are looking for playthroughs, reviews, the latest For Honor executions, or hints and tips, I'm sure I'll have something that might pique your interest. And if that has not hooked you yet, did I mention I'm an expert in diplomatic negotiations? Dealing with stressful situations.
Die!
Oh! 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 Oh my god! Holy shit, I think I just crapped myself. And I'm always up for fundraising for fantastic causes. If you get a chance, check out a video or drop a follow to be kept up to date with our latest adventures. But now though, no matter what you decide to do, have a fantastic rest of your day and happy gaming.